Learn to love the rainy days. What do I mean by this? Well, apart from loving the actual rainy days, where precipitation is literally falling and everything is getting soaked, I'm talking about the rainy days in life. Rainy days are basically your bad days. You know, those days where you just can't seem to find a rhythm. Those days where you keep messing up. The days when you're not feeling it. The days where it literally feels like the world is against you. I remember when I was in high school playing basketball. We had a game against this team we never heard of. We were so confident we were going to win. That whole week of practice, we didn't take it serious. We were slacking off, not running the plays right. So come game time, we're warming up and everything. And we were right. On paper, the team doesn't look that good. Even from the warm-ups, we could just tell, they were shorter. They didn't look in shape. From the first whistle, you can see this level of preparation that they had that we just couldn't match. They were running shit compared to us. We got smoked that game. And I remember we couldn't accept that we lost to that mediocre on paper team. We couldn't accept it. We were saying everything in the world to not accept that we just got smoked. We'd blame the elevation. We'd blame the court. Towards the end, we were blaming the fucking ball they decided to use. Now, 2 years later, I realize how stupid of us that was. That team that we played was so disciplined and hard-working. 10 times what we were. Once again, it was like we were finding every possible thing to not accept clear defeat. If you have a bad day, what do you do? Do you let it affect however much of the day you have left? Do you try to brush it off and forget about it? Oh, that's just a bad day. Or do you learn from them? If you sit down at the end of a bad day, actually you should do this of every day, and just analyze the events that happened, whether it's good or bad. It can lead you down a path of self-improvement. Maybe you were grumpy because you were sleep deprived. Maybe a coworker said a joke that was so unfunny it literally did the opposite of its intention and just got you pissed off. Do you know how valuable the skill or the practice of doing this is? It's super valuable. Why? Because you can make changes into your life. You can adjust. You can adapt so that, those feelings don't happen again. Days like this are part of the process of you improving yourself. It's just another test the universe sends to you to see how you'll react. And I can already see people disagreeing.
Well, I don't make as much money as him. I just have more problems than the other guy.
That's already showing your weak mindset. Of course people are going to have different days. Of course one is going to have more rainy days than the other. That's life. Life isn't fair. And it won't be. You can try your hardest and it will not be fair. It's impossible. Let's say there's two homeless people. Due to the crazy recession we're in right now in 2023, whatever. Let's say there's two homeless people. Or two people that became homeless. There you go. One of them just complains and complains and says, life isn't fair. How could they do this to me? Why me? Negative mindset 95% of the time. And the 5% is that, spark of motivation that we get every now and then to, go do push-ups. You know what I'm talking about. But he's not driven. No, he's not. And then there's the other guy who realizes and accepts what has happened. He accepts that life didn't go his way and it left him in this situation, or that he himself put him in this situation. A positive attitude, trying every little thing he can do to get back on track. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Yes, the positive guy. But the most valuable thing is the knowledge he learned through his journey. He accepted his failures. He went through trial and error. He gained the knowledge to make a comeback. Now, if he were to ever be in such a situation again, he now has a blueprint. He's done it before. Realize how much you can learn every day, whether it's a bad day, whether it's a good day, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about something you're interested in. You can learn so much in one day, even if you work a full-time job. Instead of coming home and going, video games, Netflix, oh, it's a hard day. Bro, you can choose to learn, but it's your choice. It's your choice whether you want to live a life of accepting failures and never learn anything and never progress, or learn every day and become the man of your dreams, and at least you can die saying you tried your hardest. It's your choice, man. Remember, progress, not perfection. I love you.